Let's go. Let's go, last one. Come on. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Ooh, come on. Let's go. Oh. Come on. Let's go, get 5. Last one. Get 5 more. Let's go, get 10 more. 5. Come on, last one. 6. 11. 15. 16. 17. 10. Let's go. 10 more. 3. 6. 7. 8. Let's go. Last one. Let's go. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 'Last one. Let's go. Finish. All right, just wrapped up a really good arm session. Overall, a great workout. I did 3 exercises for both the biceps and triceps, and overall, a lot of blood flow. Really good workout today. So very pleased with it. So with that, I'm going to jump into some questions and comments that have come in over the last little bit. I'm just going to kind of run through the comments as they've come in. Not going to bounce to video. So again, just going to run through some of these questions and comments. Have the first one here coming in literally 6 minutes ago from William D. Jeffrio 9701, just says fascinating with an exclamation point. You got a real job on your hands if you ever decide to move. Yeah, I mean, and he commented actually on an old gym tour video that I did a while back. Yeah, this equipment's been with me for well over 20 years. I opened up a small gym for a period of time, ran that for about 2.5 years. Obviously, from the gym that I bought the equipment, I had to move it there. I moved it into a storage unit, then from a storage unit, moved it into a house, and then moved it into the gym, and then moved it back into. So again, I probably have moved it a good 5 or 6 times over the years. Yeah, and it's a pain. If you're familiar with moving gym equipment, it is not fun. It is a pain. But it's always fun setting it up, though, you know, making it your own and kind of really setting it up. So that's always encouraging during the move process, knowing that you have the ability to kind of really start designing your own gym. But yeah, the equipment's been with me for a long time, and it's moved quite a few times over the years. So either way, appreciate the comment on that. Got one here from Dark SDKR, just says, great effing dungeon gym. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that comment. Yeah, keeping that old school hardcore vibe alive. Got some great equipment down here. Tons of history to this equipment. And then obviously the old school basement really gives it that dungeon feel. And again, this is just how I love it. I've been in so many hardcore gyms over the years and basements and different things. And again, it's just, there's nothing better than having, an environment that really kind of fits your training style. So yeah, this is the dungeon. So either way, appreciate that comment. Got another one here from I Want to Believe 9869, just says, beautiful. Man, what can I say? This was actually on a cheat day that I did a while back. Shout out to you. Appreciate all your comments and questions on the channel. Got another one here from Ring Tracing 5921, just says, yo, another great upload. Can you please post the order of the workout in the description? Preferably with the sets and rep ranges you use. Yeah, I can definitely start adding some things into the description. Again, I try not to put too much into it. So there's a point to that. There's a reason why I'm not constantly putting too much detail into the videos, other than usually my last few sets and whatnot, and I don't really kind of detail it out. And the reason for that is, I try not to overcomplicate things, and I think it's important when people watch the video that they kind of let their mind run and explore and kind of question some of the things I'm doing, and so they can start really kind of developing their own style. So there's some kind of philosophy and or kind of like, behind the scenes thought about why I don't go into too much detail about the workouts. Overall, again, it's a high volume workout. Most of my sessions are really high volume. Set range is typically in like the 5 set range. Depending how I feel, I might push that to 6, 7, 8 sets, depending on what I'm doing for the day. And rep range, as I said time and time again, the reps are always set on my second set. So again, if I'm doing bench press and my second set, I hit 20 reps. My goal is to push myself to either hit 20 reps for my 3rd, 4th, and 5th set. And if I don't do that, then I will either do a back down set, a drop set to get the reps, whatever it is. But usually on the second set is kind of how I set my rep range. So I don't go in and I try not to pre-plan too much, right? So that's another thing too, is I try not to pre-plan the workout out. So I don't want to I don't want to overthink the workout. I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to, because you just never know. Again, I always are like in the moment when it comes to every set. Like each set becomes its individual workout because I just want to be in that moment and do whatever it takes or however I feel to do what I need to do during that set. So I'm usually not thinking about like real specifics to like my reps and sets for the workout. So, let's say, it's a little bit before my workout, and let's say I have a general idea that I'm going to hit arms. I don't say that I don't pre-plan saying I'm going to do, 5 sets, for each exercise and, 10 to 12 reps. Like I'm not thinking about that. It's all kind of in the moment and all based on how I feel. And that really goes along with the instinctive training split that I'm doing too. So again, I'm not setting myself up or pre-planning, so I can really let the mind and body kind of adapt to whatever's happening in the gym in the moment. So again, a little long-winded response to that. Definitely appreciate the question and comment, and I will definitely consider throwing some details in the description of some of my workouts, but I appreciate that feedback. Got another one here from Vocal G1. Just says you gave it all, high intensity chest day, smashed it. Smashed, crushed it. I like the single dumbbell press, and I also do landmine press, flat bench with one hand, grab the end of the thicker part and smash. Absolutely, I have a landmine down here. I use that for some variations as well, especially on my shoulder day. Definitely do some one-arm pressing with the landmine and a barbell on shoulder day, so I really like that. But yeah, definitely, guys, give the one-arm dumbbell presses, whether that's shoulder or chest, give those a shot. They're really nice. It's a good change. It's a good way to shock the body and kind of change things up. So shout out to Vocal on that. Got one here from Muata Tuata, just says, oh yeah, chest day, smashed it, bro. Shout out to you, appreciate that. Got the OG here, OG Boo Dirty 8585, just says, what up, OG? OG, hope you're doing well, bro. Appreciate all your comments and checking in on the channel. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely an OG of the BG crew. OG Boo Dirty's been around for a while, so shout out to that. Got another one here from Ralph. 1965 says brutal and intensive workout. Absolutely. Yesterday's chest workout was amazing. I felt amazing yesterday. Smashing some good bench press, using a chain variation on the bench press, and just going through again that old school, those foundational lifts, those basic old school foundational hardcore movements for chest. You just can't beat it. Barbells, plates, and dumbbells on a chest day. Obviously, I did some pec deck, but again, majority of it free weights and just smashing the chest. So shout out to that. Appreciate that, and I appreciate your comments on the channel. Truly appreciate it. Got one here from P-Dog, another OG of the BG crew, just says good work on the chest. My white brother from another mother. P-Dog, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it. Got another one here from Outlaw Josie Wales 6159. Just says, my 2 cents on the shirts. I know you don't want to have this be a channel of promotion and such. I totally get that and understand it. But the same token, there may be many who won't get one who would like to have one. I understand an average working man can't give away 17,000 t-shirts out of appreciation. Give away some, but also sell them. I think that selling them also would promote your channel and promote conversation that would further the message of old school training and values. I don't know how anyone could be upset with you for selling them and at least make enough to compensate you for your time and even make a little money, If it's something you aren't interested in doing, I understand that too, but there are people who I would buy them for just because they would like to have one. Just a thought, BG. Well said, Outlaw. I don't know. Again, I'm still trying to figure that out. I am still literally finalizing the design and trying to figure that out. And I'm a huge believer in making sure things it's just part of my nature of my whatever it is. But I have to make sure things are perfect. I like to have good quality stuff. So I'm messing around with some Nike brand t-shirts and different things like that and just kind of seeing what we got going on here. Definitely appreciate the feedback. I don't know. Again, as you know, and I love the fact that you said it, and obviously you get it. Is I'm really trying to keep this philosophy of not promoting, selling, and doing any of that on this channel. I definitely have to humble myself and understand that there's no way 17,000 t-shirts will be made and sent out to everybody. Obviously, I'm going to try to think of a creative way to do that, and I love all your feedback on that. Maybe there's something we can come up with together as a community and figure that out on how to do the shirts and giveaway. And, maybe, if somebody wants to get extra shirts, maybe that's something to talk about, about some kind of financial piece. I don't know. Again, please just remember what this channel is all about is separating ourselves from all the 99.9% of the channels out there who are all looking to sell and market and manipulate the masses for some gain. So again, appreciate that, Outlaw, and we will continue to process and think about what we will do. So shout out to you. Another one from Sonic 1000 just said the life. Shout out to you, Sonic. Appreciate that. Got another one here from an OG of the BG crew, Daniel FR3WY. just says, my guy, let's go, bro. Shout out to you, Daniel. Hope you're doing well, bro. Appreciate it. Love seeing the comments. Know you're checking in here and there, so a shout out to you. Appreciate that. Another OG, the BG crew, Daniel Andrus, 2637. Get those kids. You know what they say about educating the youth. Yeah, I believe you're talking about, we are on Instagram now. Blood and Guts 2.0 is on Instagram. There is a post in our community page about the name of the whatever page or whatever you want to call it, the platform that Blood and Guts 2.0 is on. And again, I know that's kind of a younger platform, so we'll see what happens when we bring this hardcore old school style to Instagram. But appreciate that. Shout out to you, Daniel. Matthew Strength, of course, with emoji. Shout out to you, Matthew Strength. Got one here from French Gamer 9209, just says perfect timing, laugh out loud. I'm assuming you're getting ready to do a workout and you watched the video prior to your workout. That's just an assumption, but either way, shout out to that comment. Another one from Jake Shelton 3655. Jake's another OG of the BG crew, just says, I thought we was about to see some real blood and guts after those heavy bent over rows. Yeah, I didn't say much about that, Jake. I had barbell rows on back day. I got just pushing myself, and whether it was a little tickle in the throat caused me to start coughing. But again, the combination of pushing myself and then a little tickle, I almost, it was close. It was close to almost coming back up. But absolutely shout out to that comment. Got another one here from Big Man Sleepy 1476. Keep it up. Shout out to you, Big Man Sleepy. Appreciate that. Another one from I Want to Believe 9869. Why don't you do pull-ups instead of lat pull-downs? I think they are more old school and feels better. I'm sure you can do them despite the body weight. Yeah, I can definitely still do some pull-ups. I just have to figure out the setup. I've done some pull-ups here, makeshift pull-ups here on the squat rack. I've made that happen. I have a awesome pull-up bar out in the garage, solid pull-up bar. It's got like 3 or 4 different grips on it. The thing is just an absolute beast. It's heavy. It's solid. Just very low ceilings in here, and not sure where I'd want to put it. But either way, again, switching things up, doing pull-ups, lat pull-downs. Obviously, pull-ups, you can't deny the benefit of doing pull-ups. So I absolutely agree with you. It's just something that doesn't flow with the routine at the moment just because of space and whatnot. But either way, shout out to the question on that. But there's no comparison. I mean, they're both 2 separate movements, whether that's cable lat pull-downs or doing some pull-ups. Definitely 2 separate movements, obviously hitting the back. But again, pull-ups, come on, they're down, right? You can't deny how important pull-ups are. So shout out to that. Another one from Vocal G1 just says, sometimes I miss legs too, but I really have to get into the mental zone to do a real good hardcore leg workout because it's so physically and mentally demanding. Got to do it. Got to get her done. Yeah, Vocal, listen, legs are... you got to do them, right? You just got to do them. There's no, again, it wasn't too long, and it's never gonna, a little bit of time away from doing legs. They're a muscle that kind of really is always being used, right? So that's another thing to really think about with legs is that they're always being used. But yeah, just you got to get the legs done, and trust me, I'm not. It's a love to hate relationship when it comes to legs. So absolutely can't agree more with that comment. Another one here from Ralph1965 again. I love your videos, hardcore workout only. I watch your sessions daily. Great motivation before I go to the gym. Appreciate that comment. Hope you're killing it. Another one here from Urban Journal. Love the banded leg extensions. Creativity in a home gym is a must, and a little creativity goes a long way. Here's to bands and chains. Shout out to Urban Journal. Another one from I Want to Believe 9869. Awesome. I did some weighted pull-ups yesterday. Let's go. Shout out to that. Appreciate that. Muatu Tuata again. What a relaxing Saturday morning. Take coffee and start BG video. Here's some clanging and banging. Keep smashing and stay strong, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. This one from Turbo Dubstep 1521 just says cut to timestamp 10:30 if you want to see the workout part. Yeah, thanks for the timestamp and directing people. Appreciate that. Another one from Matthew Strength. Shout out to Matthew Strength. Got another one here from Mike Wilson 5047. Cool workout. I will sometimes do seated leg curls with bands. Great movement. Just like the leg extension you did with bands. Yeah, love that variation. Give them a try. Check out that video and see the leg extension with bands. As I said before, I have an awesome leg extension machine. It's just up in the garage. I got to figure out when to get it down here at some point. And then we're going to end with this one, guys, is finally first at something. This is from Tim Jeffries 1555, and I'm assuming because he was the first one to comment on the leg video day 230. So shout out to Tim Jeffries 1555 for being the first comment on that video. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to wrap this thing up, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next lift.